Hi, I'm Otakume and welcome back to the video. To thank you and celebrate reaching 5,000 subscribers, thank you again, and to commemorate the end of Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 1, I thought that I would list down my favourite Attack on Titan moments. You guys wanted this video and I wanted to make it because I love Attack on Titan, so here it is, and I'm so excited to be counting down my list with you guys. I would just like to say first of all that this list will only contain moments from Season 1 to Season 3, because Season 4 at the time of this recording is not complete, but I will be making a separate video on Season 4 Part 1 favourite moments. So do look out for that video when it does come out. But yes, about this list, obviously it was incredibly hard to make. If you've watched Attack on Titan, which I hope you have if you're watching this video, you know that Attack on Titan is jam-packed with adrenaline-inducing, jaw-dropping epic moments. It's insane, so it was so hard to pick just 10 moments, but I struggled through it and I did it, and here it is. So without further ado, let's just get into my top 10 moments of Attack on Titan. Number 10, Annie's reveal. Remember how cool Annie was as the non-mindless Titan villain of the story? She was the first of that kind in Attack on Titan, and I have to say I loved her entire arc in Attack on Titan. I feel like it was really well done, especially in this scene. I remember watching this scene with goosebumps. It was captivating and you could feel the tension rising and rising until it reached the breaking point and Annie just put down the facade and let out that horrifying laugh, which to this day is stuck in my head. It was such an insane moment. Also, this was such an important scene for Eren and Attack on Titan as a whole, as we realised that the enemy isn't only the Titans outside the walls, but we actually have other enemies now. Number 9, Historia fighting humanity. Honestly, it was hard naming the scene, and I could honestly just name it Historia absolutely destroying her dad. Because damn, that move that she pulls on him is the best of the entire scene. But everything about this moment was great, from Historia whacking the syringe away and opposing her father, to the vocal song Zero Eclipse playing in the background, and Historia giving that whole speech about how she's humanity's biggest enemy. Historia really showed us what a badass, underappreciated character she is here, and made us give her our undivided attention. She is a queen. Number 8, the scouts see the ocean for the first time.
ああ、向こうにいる敵全部殺せば俺たち 自由になれるのか?
This was such a big moment in Attack on Titan because apart from the basement, everything was leading up to this. From the very beginning, Armin had told us about his dream to see the ocean. It was mentioned again and again throughout season 1 to season 3, even at the most vital moments. And our boy finally got to see his dream realized. After what season 3 part 2 gave us, we really needed a heartwarming scene like this, and the smiles were priceless. Aaron's words here at the end of the scene were a huge turning point and really important for Aaron's character and what season 4 was to bring. Number 7, Aaron and Armin take out the Colossal Titan.
君は最後までよく戦ったよ。なぜだ？アルミンを吹き飛ばせない。なぜアンカーが外れないんだ？近づくことはできないはずなのに。
やっぱり骨は消費しないんだ。そして何より熱風を放っている間は筋肉を動かせない。耐えろ。まだ離すな。エレンに託すんだ。僕の夢、命、すべて。僕が捨てられるものなんてこれしかないんだ。海を見てくれる。取った。
Wow, thinking back on this scene, the emotions I felt while watching it. This was a perfect example of how important Armin and his brain are to the Scout Regiment, putting together this incredible plan when it seemed like all hope was lost. But what hurts me is that Armin was completely ready to end it all here, and it pained me to watch him slowly burn away as he kept holding on to the Colossal Titan. I seriously thought Armin was dead in this scene, but thankfully he is not as far as we are in the anime. Also, that final blow with Aaron sneaking up behind the Colossal Titan and taking him out with the ODM gear was so nice to see because it's so unusual to see Aaron using ODM gear since he's mostly fighting in his Titan form. Number 6, Levi versus Female Titan. Okay, we're finally mentioning Levi, and this is only one of his incredible moments. I could make a whole video on Levi's moments alone. This scene was our first proper taste on how insane Levi is and why he is known as humanity's strongest soldier. When I first watched this scene, I was completely blown away, as I'm sure many of you were too. His speed and power and the way he slices her up so easily, it was incredible. Number 5, Aaron plugs the hole in Wall Maria. So we're halfway there, and I had to include this moment as number 5. Just like a few other moments that I mentioned, this scene was so important for Attack on Titan because it was the first time that Aaron proved himself in his Titan form, which was a huge game changer. Suddenly they had a Titan on their side and they had taken back a wall. They had hope. But just the execution of the scene, the evident struggle that Aaron is going through, the comparison in size between the boulder and him, The sound of his footsteps, the colors, and the song Call Your Name playing in the background, it all fits so well, and the scene was just really well done. Number 4, Levi versus Kenny Squad. What a scene this was, it completely took my breath away. Am I the only one who thinks that Wit Studio dedicated the majority of their budget to Levi scenes, especially in season 3? I mean, look at that animation. It's so fluid and smooth and clean. Everything is moving so fast that it takes everything in you to keep up with what's happening, and you can't dare tear your eyes from the screen. Attack on Titan has always animated ODM gear really well, but this was just showing off. This is also our first introduction to Kenny, and just from the scene, we can tell what kind of person he is and what kind of relationship he has with Levi. Plus the music, 10 out of 10 scene without a doubt. Number 3, Eren uses the Founding Titan's power.
何度でも巻いてやる。これからもずっと俺が何度でも。
The thing I love the most about the scene is the build-up. We have Erwin missing an arm, Armin swinging his sword around trying to protect himself and John. The scouts are struggling, Hannes was just eaten, and Mikasa is confessing her love to Eren. The way this scene was directed, it makes the whole situation look hopeless. Most of all, Eren feels utterly useless and defeated. But then he picks himself up and gives us his all with that punch and that scream to go along with it. And suddenly all the Titans start doing exactly what he wants, and it is insane. Seeing all the Titans obey his command and attack that singular Titan that has been tormenting him and Mikasa since the moment it killed his mother in episode 1 was such a win. And the rest of the scene is gold. Also, this is a huge step in understanding Eren's Titan abilities, which we know is very important where the anime is going right now. Number 2, Levi versus Beast Titan. You didn't think I was gonna include the scene, did you? Another Levi scene, but can you blame me? His are just the best. This moment is known as Levi versus the Beast Titan by many people, but for me, it's known as Beast versus Monkey. Levi being the beast, obviously. I have no words for this scene. Levi 100% dominates. I wouldn't even call this a fight, but rather Levi slicing up the Beast Titan and defeating him with ease. And the build up to the scene, Erwin giving up on his dream and charging with the scouts to his death, and then Levi's promise to him, it adds so much emotion and impact to this singular scene. The animation is top tier and the soundtrack matches wonderfully. This is a scene that I always go back to and have shown all my friends, even the non-anime watchers. Okay, but before we go to number 1, I have a few honorable mentions that couldn't quite make it to the list but I had to include in this video. Firstly, Eren and the Scouts versus Reiner in Shiganshina. This was epic.
決めるしかない。
The Sasha potato scene because it's iconic.
おい貴様、何をやっている？
ふかした芋です。調理場にちょうど頃合いのものがあったのでつい。半分どうぞ。
半分。
Historia punching Levi. This is the first time that Historia exerts her authority as queen, and we get the most beautiful smile from Levi thanks to it.
どうだ、私は女王様だぞ。文句があれば。
お前ら、ありがとうな。
Levi decapitating a titan after losing his two best friends in his OVA. And finally, the scene, or rather the whole episode, where Levi is having to choose between saving Armin or Erwin. Midnight Sun was just an unforgettable episode and one of the most intense we have ever seen in Attack on Titan.
この注射はエルヴィンに打つ。さっきアルミンに使うって。お前ら自分で何をやっているのか分かっているのか。 エルヴィンを調査兵団団長エレン市場を捨てろ。
Number 1, Reiner and Bertholdt's reveal.
なんだよ。俺たちは5年前壁を破壊して人類への攻撃を始めた。 俺が鎧の巨人で、こいつが超大型巨人ってやつだ。戦士として最後まで責任を果たすことだ。ライダー、やるんだな。今ここで。勝負は今ここで決める。
This is a scene that everyone always comes back to, and for good reason. The biggest factor is probably the music. UC Big Girl / TT, if that's how you pronounce it, is one of the most amazing OSTs and the whole Attack on Titan soundtrack. But with the music, everything about this scene is perfect. Their choice to have Reiner come out and reveal everything so casually, not even having the conversation with Eren being the main focus of the scene, it was such an interesting artistic choice. First time I heard it, it completely caught me off guard and I had to go back to make sure that I'd heard that right. You can slowly feel the tension rising. It's unignorable as Eren tries to deny the truth. The voice acting performance in both English and Japanese is incredible. And then it blows up and everything happens so quickly. Mikasa's appearance in this scene is honestly quite scary as she tries to take out Bertolt and Reiner, but unfortunately she is too late. I especially like the bit when Reiner takes Eren in his big hand and you can see that Eren is crying. He's utterly heartbroken, realizing that the guy that he looked up to and saw as a big brother is the reason that his mother is dead. And the memories that he's remembering at this point, it just makes the whole scene hurt a lot more. And then it ends with Eren transforming into his Titan and letting out that roar that you can just feel come straight from his heart. You're left after that scene stunned thinking, wait, what just happened? Totally shaken up. That is what I call a perfectly executed scene. And there we have it. Those are my top 10 Attack on Titan moments from season 1 to season 3. What do you guys think? Do you think there are any that I missed out that should be on the list? Do you agree with any of my picks? Please do let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Like I said at the start of the video, this list was really hard to make as Attack on Titan is overflowing with some of the best scenes in anime history, period. With the first part of season 4 having ended, I will be going over my favorite moments from the season with some special guests, so please do look out for that video coming soon. I cannot wait, I'm so excited. But yeah, I just want to finish off by saying that I truly love Attack on Titan with all my heart. It is a masterpiece in every aspect. Thank you Hajime Isayama for making the manga, and both Wit Studio and MAPPA for making the anime. You did an amazing job and we are so lucky and grateful to have you. Attack on Titan is an anime that will go down as one of the greats. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe if you did and follow me on Twitter. Until next time, bye!